Welcome, we are back with Crusader Kings 3, A Game of Thrones. Playing as Robert Baratheon of the Stormlands. Last we left off, Mr. Bobby B overthrew the Mad King Aerys. And all of the Targaryen dynasty has been wiped out, save for Rhaegar, who now sits the Iron Throne from my dungeon. Upon his death, I will ascend the Iron Throne. I am yet to marry Lyanna, who is still in hiding. I'm not entirely sure how I'm supposed to get her. She doesn't seem to like me very much. Today, I intend to finish with a lot of the aftermath of the war. I have a lot of counselors to move around and a lot of courtiers to appoint to positions. Captain of the Household Guard. You know, I think it would be a good idea to appoint someone loyal. Someone like, you know, Leo Horncross Sound. Actually, Leo Wensington. I'll make a fine household guard. Keeper of Cells. This is an important pick, as I currently hold the king in my cell. So I think it might be smart to Davos the Onion Knight. This should go to Stannis. Stannis shall be my officer of arms. My court smith shall be the Onion Knight. Mr. Davos, the food taster. Not needed. I can eat all the food. I'm Robert Baratheon. Kennel Master. I think Mr. Harry's House Grandison will be a fine kennel master. Architect. Mr. Onion Knight can be my architect. Though he's not the best, he's also the smith. Master of Horse. Stannis, obviously. Seneschal. None of those. The Seneschal serves an important role in the day-to-day life of the royal household, administering the servants and keeping everything running smoothly. Myra. Marya. The Onion Knight's wife. Sure. Sure. You're my seneschal. My fool? I know who my fool is. What? Where's Patchface? Didn't I give him to... Who did I give him to? Onion Knight. So Davos. So he should still be in my court, no? I don't think any of these people deserve being my fool. My court bard? No, none of them as well. My sworn shield is the Lord's final line of defense. Robert Baratheon? Yeah, okay. I don't need a champion. I don't need a headsman. Court poet. None of them even fit. Lady in waiting. None of them are good matches. Want Lyanna. That's all I want. I can't even remember her face. I don't even remember what she looked like. Alright, I'd say we're pretty sorted. Storm's End looking nice, as always. Founded, of course, by Durin God's Grief, the first Storm King. It says here. Yeah, Storm's End was the seventh and final castle built by Durin God's Grief to weather the wrath of the sea god and the goddess of the wind. It was a huge fortress consisting of the Fist, a great tower which serves as a keep, a granary, a barracks, and a hall, and a curtain wall made of smooth stone, 100 feet high and at least 40 feet thick. Storm's End. Disband the troops. Eddard died. What? Mr. Eddard Stark, are you good? Oh no. He died by Gerald Hightower. No. And Lyanna as well. Fuck. Giving birth to Jon Snow? Oh, that's cruel. Give him here. I want him. Give me this Jon Snow. This is bullshit. I want Lyanna. Eddard died. Oh shit. So does that mean... Oh, he had a baby. He didn't name him Rob. Instead, Rob's name is Eckhard. And he has no siblings. I thought it would have went to Benjen, but no, he had a son. To rule the North. Very well. Very well. Saddens me. So be it. Ares, yeah, aren't you my kennel master? Also my man-at-arms, right? Pay me homage. I need a new wife. Well, I think there's only one woman for me now. The next best. My entourage and I have just arrived in Storm's End after a wearying travel. There are important matters regarding the welfare of Cape Wrath that I must discuss with you. I request an audience at your court. What is it? Lord Renly of House Mertens. Is at last shown to my great hall. My talents are overlooked while lesser men are heard at the highest levels. I would share the burdens of the realm as your marshal. Would you now? You'd make a better diplomat. Yeah, my chancellor. This old bum doesn't use the job very well. You're not going to replace Stannis. Gullion Swan. I'm sorry, you just shit. That's how it is. Old court. Sitting on the throne, I gesture for my guards to open the doors of the hall. Stream of people file in, some lining up in front of the throne while others move out of the way so they can simply observe the proceedings. Gesture for the first line to approach. My vassal, Lord Stefan of House Penrose, approaches the throne with a young man in tow. My liege and Lord Paramount, he spouts. My acquaintance, Godwin Kodar. Seeks the honor of serving in your retinue of knights. Give him the opportunity to prove his quality. Oh, he's not bad. 21. 21 marshal, 22 years old. Very well. New knight may join me. You may serve me loyally, Godwin, or I will kill you myself. The next petitioner is evidently somewhat a stranger in this court, as I do not recognize her, and the eyes of Marshal Stannis have been on them since they first entered. My lord, I have come to declare that the people of Broad Arch are refusing to pay the taxes you have levied on us. In the past, our landed people were granted rights and privileges which your recent exactions ignore. We request that you address our concerns fairly or else. Fairly or else. That's some audacity to come to me after I currently have Rhaegar Targaryen in my dungeons. I'm just waiting to ascend to the Iron Throne. Crush the revolt status. She'll rot in the dungeon. Actually, I'm faced with Sarya's sad eyes, which grow larger and more pitiful as her kinswoman Joanna gently ushers her towards my throne. A young common girl. And another slightly older common girl. Lord Paramount, she laments. The girl has been at Morgan's court with no one to watch over her since the disappearance of your dear papa. Please look to her future. Morgan Shaw. I could adopt her. I mean, she's a common girl. I mean, come on. Yeah, you can raise her. At last the petitioners are done. I could make Stannis marry that peasant girl who rose up over taxes. How funny would that be? Discuss the welfare of Grandview. Harry's grandson. This guy's always got some fucking shit, my kennel master. Thank you for seeing me, my liege. I come to you today with an urgent request. Please, my lord, let me sit on your council. I mean, I'm good. You're just not very, there are other considerations at play. I'm sorry.